Thank you for tuning back in. This is Be Young Forever at True Gamer. Now, today's video, we're just going to go a little bit more in depth into the Injustice 2 game. I know I kind of just gave you guys a crash course last time because I wanted to show Hellboy. But now I'm going to be a little bit more thorough. So first of all, we have single player. We already know what that entails. Now you can play the story right here. There's also single fights where you can go against the AI. The multiverse, I kind of went into detail on this last time I was here. Pretty much you have these different versions of Earth. Each one you can unlock different stuff from. So this one unlocks Firestorm gear, gives a detailed description in the top left hand corner, as well as difficulty level. Dark side gear. Some of stuff like this planet right here gives us mother boxes. They also, every time that timer that you see on the planet runs down, they'll switch out. So sometimes they'll offer mother boxes, sometimes they'll offer shaders for your gear, and they'll also other different types of things. You also have your training over here for this battle simulator. How do you say, tidbit. This is how I unlocked a lot of my shaders. Cause the only way you can unlock shaders in the game, I'll show you later, but you can only buy it with these gold tokens that you get from doing objectives in the game or unlocking boxes. But doing these levels right here, at the end of each level for every character, I was able to unlock like 3 shaders for each character. So you might have to switch it up between the two. I even came and did this one. I'm surprised that I beat that, but yeah. Let's see. Legendary multiverse. Now this is for the tryhard, so everybody pay attention because you're gonna catch them all online. This pretty much just lets you pick the person of your choosing and go to that planet and specifically lock legendary gear, which I'll show you later where you will see it at. But I think there's 4 different types of gear. So there's common, which will be gray, blue, which is rare, epic, which is gold, and then legendary is going to be red if the planets and the cosmic background didn't give it away. But yeah, they almost have every character here. I think there's like 2 characters that they don't have, maybe more now that the new ones came out. Obviously the practice right here and the tutorial as well. Let's see, multiplayer. Now this is where you can just pull up and just have your your friends click and play. AI battle simulator. This is pretty cool. The AI battle simulator allows you to customize your AI characters, but it also lets you pit them against other people's characters. So right here at Assign Defenders, you would go choose any 3 characters that you want, press square to maybe to go between the 2 builds that you might have. I already have my characters picked. Cyborg, Aquaman, and Darkseid. I always like to put one low-level dude because it'll make people want to fight you more, but honestly, Darkseid, it doesn't matter what level he is. As a computer, he's a noob. Anywho, to fight, you would just go. They would pull up a list of a list of people you can fight, giving their level and how many times they won and all, and what their possible score is. You would just pick somebody, challenge them, and then you'd pick your characters to fight their 3, and they would go at it. and you would watch a simulated fight. Spar with friends. Pretty much self-explanatory. Pick any of your friends off your list, whose people you want to fight, and go against them. Now, battle log gives a detailed description of everybody. Oh, well, all the stuff that you want, obviously, but also the people who fought you on the defending tab. So my characters have lost 3 times and won once. And whenever your characters lose, you get a bronze. Whenever they win, you're supposed to get a gold. I don't know how I got a silver box. Maybe that's just changed. Also, as well as attacking, it'll show you everybody you've attacked and how many times you won and lost as well. Leaderboards, self-explanatory, shows who's pretty much at the top. So the top tryhard is Sergio Dragon, level 86. Yeah, and I don't know if you've already seen gameplay of online. Dudes out here be cheesing, man. Just pure noobs. They'll spam the same move 20 times in a row. It just makes you not respect fighting anybody online. But you will find that one dude who will actually throw hands like like a real bout's supposed to go. Tournament, you just pick your character you want to play as well as the other one. You just go against them until you lose. No progression, no reward, so I don't really see. I haven't really played with it since I've had the game. Alright, online, you have your rooms you can join. Yeah. Seems like everybody's at Gotham. Ranked sets, player matches, private matches where you can invite your friends. You can also customize your characters from the screen. Check out the leaderboards, the hero card. This is where you go see in the top left hand corner where I have Shazam getting hit by a lightning bolt with the cosmic universe behind him. Pretty much what you're doing. Press triangle to edit hero card and you can switch out between stuff. Every time you level up, you unlock some more stuff. So you can see that it's shining, means I had just recently unlocked it. Let's see. Okay. Customize characters. Alright, we're gonna take a brief look into this. I might make another video later giving the more details, but well, yeah, so this is where you can go and look through all your people and customize them as if the opening tab wasn't self-explanatory. You can pick your loadouts. What I like to do is I like to build my loadout, my neutral loadout. So there's not really a attribute that's favored. I mean, it looks like it's favored, but that's because I got certain pieces on there that give me a boost, which is why they're yellow. But my different builds, or my different loadouts have different builds. So my loadout 2, you have a strength build, and I'll just go down ability build, defense build, HP build. They all look same, and I'll throw a different shader on there. I usually tend to do the first AI loadout as my loadout 1, and my second one as my loadout 2, the strength build. Inventory. So this is what I was talking about before. The epic pieces are going to be yellow, rare is blue, and gray is common. You can see in the right hand corner, it gives you the stats for each piece. So you can see how it boosts your characters up. Now this stuff doesn't matter when you're playing, if you put it on competitive mode, or if you're I usually put this on competitive mode whenever my friends come over, or I'm having a tournament at the house and people will come over. So this stuff usually doesn't matter. Then my skins are more for cosmetic purposes. But when I'm playing online, I don't care how ugly my character looks. Those stats will kill you though. But they just recently gave this update to make this easier to sell. Used to you had to go and click on each individual one. Now you can just press square and then you can go through the tabs like you want to do epics only, rare only, and then when you do epic when you do epic, it'll only sell the pieces that you don't have equipped. But what I like to do with these epics, what I'm gonna start doing, that legendary multiverse that I showed you, you have to sacrifice like 100 epic pieces in order to meet the prerequisites in order to do the mission. So I probably didn't go over more of that in detail, but you'll see it if you buy the game. But you'll have to sell these pieces in order to even in order to hit the prerequisite. All right, let's see. So some of this gear has actually different, and what I was telling you about before, how I'm getting that yellow number over my attributes in the top left hand corner, it's because of these pieces you match up. Now you see these yellow ones right here, they're not dotted. I guess that's the word I'm using for today. They're not dotted, but like here, these are dotted, or they got like a hexagon shape over the yellow. That's a good giveaway to let you know that these have secondary attributes, which you can see at the bottom of the screen under the attributes. So it says if you have 2 out of the 5 pieces, gain an additional 200 defense. Too bad I don't have 3 out of the 5, because I could definitely use that health. Although 1500 for HP, that's pretty good on your health. You see a lot of people with 1200 or 1300, maybe even 1100. Nobody really specs into it, but that's how you survive a fight longer. Yeah, and then a lot of these pieces will match up. Once you match them up, there'll be different costumes as well. So this Night Killer War mask kind of reminds me of the Bane's mask we saw in the Dark Knight Returns. Let's see here. Yeah, they all just have their own set different pieces. Right here, you can see where this is where you unlock different moves. So those same boxes that you saw me get earlier, the bronze, silver, and gold. There's also platinum ones as well, but they'll unlock different moves. Now you can unlock these different moves by reaching different level increments. I think 10 and 20 you'll unlock moves that way, and then as well as those boxes, they'll unlock them for you. So you see I got advanced parry, bat strike. It'll give you a detailed description, and you see that you have 2 slots right here. Now some of these abilities, where is it at? Right here requires both ability slots, so you have to be careful. You have to see if this works best for you, because you'll only be able to have one. But I like the cape parry, and then I'll throw the advanced parry on as well, so I can meter burn it to make it do more damage. I really just have it because it looks cool. And then down here they came out with new shaders for everybody. As you can see, Batman, I've been hard at work. I got a lot of shaders unlocked for him, but this is where you go. You see where it shows that it's locked. Now I can actually go ahead and buy one of these shaders, but I'm trying to save up for one of these down here, the nth metal shaders. This is one of the new ones that came out in the update. Oh my gosh, that looks sexy. Let's look at these other ones. Yeah, I guess it looks cool. I like this one better. Electrum. Bronze Batman. Boy! Batman is one of my favorite characters to play as. But yeah, you see this where it has these gold tokens at the bottom? That's what you'll need to purchase these shaders. And you can also go to the Play Store on Injustice to purchase those. Not just buy. unlock them by just upgrading characters and beating objectives. So right here, we'll give you a detailed summary of all the pieces you have equipped and what bonuses you get for them as well. For my Batman, I chose more of the pieces that once you wore them together, they give you a boost. I have a boost to strength and defense right now, but some of them, as you can see on the left, increases environmental interaction damage by 22.59%. This one increases all XP gain by 7.57%. So not too much that'll actually help me out and about. Let's see. That's pretty much for all the customized character screens. Brother I Vault. Alright, so you see here we got the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. That's the other one I couldn't think of. So this is where you pretty much open these boxes. It's kind of what it's going to look like. What I really like to do, since these bronze ones are so easy to get, I usually save up to about 100 of them and then just open them all at once, and I'll probably get like 4 or 5 shaders out of there. So that's another good way to get shaders. Just save up and open them all at the same time. Now, the regenerate gear tab, you're gonna go here. This is if you want to change the stats on one of your pieces. So I'll just roll this stat right here. Let's see. If you use these regen tokens, it'll show you that I have 14, and it's going to require 1 to roll it. Let's see. Probably not going to switch this out with anything, but just so you guys can see. So yeah, so the stats went up by plus 23. Now this is a rare gear, and it's a kind of a shitty rare gear, excuse my French, but this is pretty much how it's going to work. So you could potentially gain more to the stats, but you could lose an augment. You see how the augment's over here, but it didn't survive onto the new piece. But because of the stat increase, look at the sell price. So even if you want to get more credits to buy boxes, which you can buy bronze, silver, and gold boxes. But if you like to just roll the pieces just to get more money by selling them, you can also do that as well. It's kind of wasteful on the regen tokens because they get real stingy with that. Let's just pick the new gear. Whoops. Now transform gear is going to be the opposite. So I'm not going to show this because it'll require those gold tokens at the top, and I'm saving for the nth metal. But just to kind of go over what it does. So if you like how maybe this head looks, you could change it to any of these other heads right here. So you see how it's changing over the character now. So you can see what you're changing that character into, or that character's weapon or armor into. So if you like this epic gear, but it looks, you know, ugly or stupid, you could change it to this, so that way it'll look cool, but you get to keep the stats. I did it a couple times, but honestly, I just go with what they give you, because I mean they don't look bad. It's just what I just liked it better the other way. But honestly, I would advise that you save these gold tokens to buy shaders, because I mean, who doesn't want new colors for their character? Alright, let's see. Alright, right here, this is where you can join a guild. The guild I'm at, they're pretty busybody. They haven't been on it, they haven't talked to each other in 3 weeks, but I'm still getting gold boxes just for being a part of it. So right here, the guild multiverse, this is where you guys will join up, and you'll have your own, each guild will have a planet to defeat. You see that they've already gone to work on one of the planets, but I'm gonna have to get on here and help take down this boss. So this boss, you see the health bar over it, you guys will all be able to participate. And then for your performance rewards, depending on how much damage you're able to do to the boss, which is a level 5 AI difficulty, which is a pain in the ass. So good luck with that. But if you, depending on how much damage you incur onto the boss, they'll give you a different box for a reward. There's also guild objectives right here. You'll also get some. That's also rewards to completing the guild objectives. You get a credits and 3 platinum boxes. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Gives you activity log, trophies for the clan as well. How much left you got to complete it. These also give you mother boxes for completing with the clan as well. So that's, if you have a very collaborative clan, you can definitely unlock a lot of stuff for each and every one of y'all leaderboards as well as the clans. We're what she said. It's a that's the top clan, everybody. Alright, so what we're going into next is the move list. You can go here, obviously, to look up some of these moves. They're basic combos. What I like that they let you do also from their Mortal Kombat games, you can press triangle to tag it, and they'll show up on your screen. So I usually pick a few here, and try to learn new characters that way. They also have the character power to show what it can do. Now, over here to the right-hand side, they have pretty much the damage for the moves. So you see this the Batarang swipe does 5 damage, but against the block, it shows block damage too. This is kind of like my first dive into this as well. So I'm kind of shocked that it even shows how much block damage it is. So you know, if you really know your character inside and out, you can know exactly what move does how much damage and how much you might need to take off the rest. Honestly, I always hit hard, so use your quick attacks to get over on me. But so these combos right here, not each one does a different amount of damage. And even though this is the same amount of buttons, I wonder if this one that does, okay, yeah, so the one that has more buttons to press does a little bit more damage. It even tells you where it hits too. Okay, so this is going to be an overhead. That's awesome. That's the mid, and this is a high, and this is where's the lows? Okay, he only has one low attack, but I pretty much know Batman in and out. I never thought of it that way. Okay, so frame data, I'm not too sure about what this means. Startup 21, active 5, canceled 34, recovered 26. I'm not too sure what this frame data means. I'll have to look that up. Oh, cool. So it also tells you which move is affected by what attribute. So move is affected by strength. Well, he's got a okay strength, so I can go toe to toe with some of them. Special moves, these are all unlocked. Okay, yeah, by the attribute ability. So strength and ability, if that's what you want. If you want to hit hard, that's what you need.